So these are 10 essential jobs that you need to be doing this month. Welcome back to another video. Just taking this opportunity to go through 10 essential jobs that you need to be doing over this next month to be ready for the 24 beekeeping season. So thank you for all our returning subscribers. If you haven't already and you're watching this, please like and subscribe. It helps us out massively, and hopefully you'll find a few jobs within our list that might be helpful to you. So job number 1. Ensure you heft and feed those hives. So as you'll see, we've been around and we're feeding every 2 weeks or so, if not more often. But we've still got colonies that are absolutely burning through fondant week upon week. So the queen's starting to lay now. These bees are expanding in size and ultimately they're going to need more and more stores. So don't sit back and think, do you know what, I'll be fine. I put half a slab of fondant on in December. Your bees will probably need topping up. You don't want to get all the way through winter for your bees to starve to death right at the start of the season. So as I said in the intro, we were actually here last week topping these bees up with feed, and these girls, as you can see, have absolutely hammered that fondant and the pollen. If it's happening to ours, it'll be happening to yours too. Get that feed checked. Job number 2. Have you got enough frames and foundation spur ready to go? By the time you come to need it and you've not got it, it's too late. Ensure that you've got enough that you envisage to see you through the start of this season. So we are very much frame and foundation users. So we've been at this now since probably December. Building frames, filling with foundation. So we're prep ready to go. So predominantly, as you will know, or many of you will know, we are national hives, but we do have a couple of Langstroth hives, just for variety more than anything else. And in those Langstroth hives, we also have some plastic foundation. So as most of you will know, this needs to be redone. We do it every year, so we scrape off the original wax, and we just re-wax this with a melting pot. So this is just a slow cooker for one. Fantastic for melting wax and for this purpose, and also fantastic if the wife ever leaves me. So we're just going to re-wax our super frames and some of our plastic brood frames. So whether you're predominantly frames and foundation, or you're thinking of having a go at any plastic foundation, or you've already got some, get it done while you've got the opportunity now. Like so. Have you got enough spur brood boxes and supers? I fell guilty of this about 2 years ago. So we have a few hundred supers in circulation in our operation. But we had a bumpy year 2 years ago. I had a hell of a lot of supers out on site, and at one point I got down to, believe it or not, my last 6 supers. Absolute panic stations, and believe it or not, everybody was in the same boat nationally. There wasn't a super to be found online, and even if I could have found supers, there were no frames and foundation. So like I say, have you got enough supers and enough brood box to get you through the season to do what you want to do? So this is just some of our supers all stacked up over winter. Also we'll be breaking these down soon, making sure they're all good to go, ready for the season ahead, and we'll start dotting them about on sites where we need them then. So job number 4, have you got enough spur nukes? You may be intending to make some splits, you may not be intending to make some splits. Do not get caught out by not having enough spur equipment. It's always handy to have at least a couple of nukes, just so when you turn up on site and you get that unexpected swarm, sometimes just having a spur nuke and making a split can get you out of a hell of a lot of trouble. So nuke boxes, so these are just some of our spur nuke boxes that hopefully, well, they will be getting filled. So I made these two full frame nukes, which are ideal for queen rearing. All of our poly nukes are out now, even the empty ones are out on site, ready to go. So when we need them, I can put my hand straight on them, there's no messing about. So again, like I said, these are just the wooden ones that we break out when we come to do our queen rearing. But again, they're good to go, frames and foundation in them, and there's no messing about them when when the time comes. So one thing I've got, if anybody's interested, I have around 30 odd, probably 35 of these underfloor entrance floors. You can see from that. So all in decent nick, but the odd one has a little bit of rabbit chewing on it, but they're all usable. Obviously all second hand, all made by us, all row floors. Nothing wrong with them, they're good to go. If somebody would like them, wants to make me a sensible offer, I'm more than happy to put them on a pallet and band them up for you and wrap them, if you want to sort any courier in. But like I say, there's about 37 or so, call it 35, that are a decent nick and good to go. So like I say, sensible offers, drop us a message or a comment in this, email, Instagram, whatever you want, and then if you want them, we can sort that out for you. Number 5, have a plan. So now is the perfect time to sit back and think, what do I want to achieve this season? Is it a honey crop? Is it a certain variety of honey crop? Or are you wanting to make splits to increase your numbers for next season? Unless you've got several hives, it's difficult to do the two in the same year. You either do splits or you make honey. Again, if you're making splits and you want to increase your numbers, it comes back to have you enough frames and foundation, have you enough nukes? Number 6, have you ordered your nukes and queens for this season? So a lot of queen breeders and nuke suppliers are getting booked up. We've actually put our spring nukes online this week, so if you are interested, have a look on our website, and we're also taking pre-booking for our virgin and our mated queens. Be organised, get them pre-ordered, and then you know when your queens are coming and when to make your splits. Job number 7, tidy your apiaries. So I've been around a couple of sites over the past couple of weeks, and they're starting to flourish a little bit come spring. So the grass needs cutting, some of the hedges need cutting back. I'll be going out there this afternoon with a couple of local sites, just trimming the hedges back. So once spring's underway and the bees are going, again, you don't want to be playing catch up, just tidying these apiaries. Start now and then you're good to go for the rest of the season. Are you thinking of looking at any new sites or targeting any new crops? Now's the time to target those landowners, speak to them. Most landowners are absolutely fantastic and I'm more than happy to let you on with a few hives. Have you got that certain apiary in mind, or again, like I said, that certain crop that you'd like to harvest at the end of the season? Now's the time to plan. Job number 9, have you got enough jars and buckets? Again, everybody leaves it to the last minute until the honey's coming off, and then lo and behold, there's no jars or buckets out there to be had. So again, think what you want to do with your honey. How are you going to harvest it? How are you going to store it? Are you jarring it straight away? Or are you going to put it in tubs and buckets and then jar it at a later date? Now is the time to get online, get those jars ordered, get those buckets ordered, especially jars. Our jar costs have gone up twice in the last 12 months. So don't get caught out with price increases on glass jars. Get at them now. Job number 10. Again, please subscribe and like these if you're enjoying these videos. We're enjoying doing them and bringing them to you. If you've got any comments or any suggestions or anything you particularly like to see, put them in the comment. We'll do our best to get that film for you and get that content over. Really exciting time now. We're just getting to the start of the season. It'll soon be flat out on the go from now on. Thank you again for tuning in. And until next week, I'll see you again.